kill him.
Just listen carefully, young. I'll speak slowly so your tiny brain can process it. Enter the serial numbers and scan the frequencies again. I don't know why I bother sometimes. It can be frustrating trying to educate the simple-minded like poor Mr. Young here. Wet between the ears. I give him the smallest task of simply monitoring a few docile ghouls, and his small mind couldn't handle it. One is missing. Yet again.
I know I entered the right serial. The scanner shows it's not in the area. Someone must have taken him.
Nonsense! Who in their right mind would approach a feral? If you had been monitoring the frequencies like I told you, this would have never happened. Oh, own up to it for once, boy. Stop whining and shaking all the time like a little baby and be a man. Enter the code again, goddammit. Trouble? I don't know. Hey, Mr. Young, are we having trouble? Yes, Mr. Young here is in a lot of trouble. Even a chimpanzee could do his job. But it's too much for his poor sapling mind to monitor a few signals. It's too much, but he's a trier, and God loves a good trier, they say. Indeed. We've lost the signal on another feral. That's 3 now, which means it must have wandered out of range right under Mr. Young's nose here. You could. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. But by all means, you can try. Just try better than Young here, will you? Here, you can take these. These are the last received coordinates of the 3rd missing feral. Search the area for clues as to its whereabouts. Report back here if you find them.
I don't know whether I should talk to you right now. I can't take my eyes off the ferals. I can't lose another one. Oh, I don't think that's such a good idea. Dr. Franco yells at me for my own good. How else would I learn? Well, if you want to suggest that to him, then by all means.
Now shut the hell up! Both of you! If you want the donkey to move, you have to whip it.
What's a donkey? Oh, right. I probably shouldn't talk about that. I'm sorry. It's best I keep my mouth shut before I get myself in more trouble. Yeah, I suppose you are. Just keep this to yourself, okay? Dr. Franco knows, but no one else. I used to be in an NRC prison, but they let me out. They let a lot of us out to work as salvagers in Denver. It's a rough city, but we had a lot more freedom than in prison. Then the Legion came. When the Rangers were busy fighting, I managed to slip away unnoticed before the sandstorm started up again. Eventually, I made my way here. I almost died, but my quality of life is much better now. I really don't mind Franco yelling at me, as I've been yelled at all my life. Oh, not really. I'm not really very confident when it comes to the females of our species. She said hello to me once, but I was too shy to reply. What do you mean? No, like I said, I barely even looked at her. Yeah, that's a good idea. I better get back to work.
You don't sound like a ghoul. If you don't have a goal, go away. Important scientific research. And maybe a bit of poking and prodding. I know, right? Most people think it's gross, but everyone needs love. Oh, come on in. I think you'd appreciate what we've been working on.
What is it? Imagine that dear old grandpop has wandered off, forgetting every face he's ever seen and everything he's ever known, even how to talk. He's hungry, alone, and scared. He doesn't know what he'll eat or what might eat him. Is it any wonder when one of the neighbor kids loses a face? Now, envision a center where he can be rehabilitated in peace and flushed clean of radiation's alluring glow. A hop, skip, and a decade later, he hugs you hello and with tears in his eyes says, "I could sure go for one of your famous apple pies, Jerry." Someday, I hope. Pinpointing the exact conditions that cause ghouls to develop feral aggression has been discouraging. Moo mentioned seeing one or two. Bye.
What is it? Bye.
How are we doing on Radaway?
Okay for now. A few more days worth at least. Do you need something? Bye.
Do you need something? Just a few patients. They get a little restless between meals. What else is there to say? Shit! Moo said they wouldn't miss one or two. Let's just keep this quiet, and I'll have Moo take them back. Moo, I need you to take Alice and Bob back before the Brotherhood catches us with them.
But they don't want to go back. They followed me home.
I know. But we can't afford to lose what little knowledge we've gained from them.
Fine. Come on, Bob. You too, Alice. Time to go back.
What is it? Bye.
Well, well, you've returned. Looks like someone is reliable. What do you think, Mr. Young?
Yes. Very reliable. That's good.
So, tell me, what have you found out? Speak up now. Well, it's relatively peaceful here in the park. If you discount the cannibals and the dirty people who live in the garbage, it's not all bad. Boulder itself is another story. Why everyone is so eager to relocate to that damn dome is beyond me. What a filthy mess of a place, Boulder, Colorado. If you go there, stay away from the dead factory. Our scans have been picking up high radiation spikes in that area. It's best to just keep away. What's my story? Oh, like it's any of your business. You like poking your nose around, don't you? Sniffing into other people's business. Well, listen up. I'm Dr. Leonard Franco, one of the senior scientists here. Ellington, Young, they report to me. I'm like a mentor to them, especially Young here. The poor boy was born without a brain. Not the most ideal of candidates when one is choosing an apprentice, but well, these are the times we live in. Well, of course, I've read books on the dome. There are some that doubt it's the only one. Sometimes I gaze up at the moon with my binoculars, and I wonder, might there be another dome up there as well? We certainly had the technology before the war. Who knows what could be up there? Oh, do you know? I'll humor you then. Where are they? Oh, she agrees to stop, does she? Well, that makes it all better then. Oh, all right. I can't let petty quibbles interfere with my research. I suppose I can look the other way this time. Here's a little something for your trouble. Now let me get back to work.
I don't know whether I should talk to you right now. I can't take my eyes off the Pharaohs. I can't lose another one. Yeah, that's a good idea. I better get back to work.